Hi guys, today I'm gonna finally get to film the Dailies Tropicals, which a few of you have asked me. It's a little late in the day at 6 p.m, but I should have done it when this was all in the sun, but I had other things going on. See how it's all sunny down there? Well, this was all sunny too an hour ago, but you'll get the idea. I'm going to try to make it as quick as I can because there's a lot of trees here, right? And I wanted to do the video with all the grasses underneath pulled out, all cleaned up, but I thought, I don't think you guys care about what do you call it, things like that, right? This is not a what do you call it, a video on that. It's a video on this, how the plant's doing. So I'm going to show you how they're doing. So let's start on this side here with the okay, some of these arrived in the last couple of weeks, and some of them have been here since, wow, last spring, which is October, November last year, and a couple of them from the previous summer, that is December, January 2019, 2020. So there's a mixture of plants. All right, so the first one, this is the newest one, African Pride, custard apple. Not much change with the ones that came last week or the week before, so pretty much the same as they were out of the Dailies box. And over here, down here, we have the two Jabuticabas that I got a couple of weeks ago, and only in those 2 weeks, look at that new growth just sitting out here in the open, unprotected. It's still warm, even though the weather has changed in the last couple of weeks. It's still warm enough for them to flower, send out new growth, and also to stay healthy. Yeah, okay, the neighbor's dog decided to start barking with me out here. He hasn't barked once all day. So then we've got what have we got there? Lychee. Another lychee here. I've got about 3 of them. Two lychees there, and the varieties are the red ball, right? Now that's doing okay. The lychees are pretty much just hanging in there. I mean, they're still nice, green and healthy, but they're not exploding with growth. Sorta, kinda is here, but because the weather turned from hot to mild and even cool, they sort of paused these new leaves. Back here, since I'm back here, is the Barbados Cherry, which is doing really well, but not well enough to put in the ground, as I found out last year. I killed it, so that's going to stay in a pot as much as I want to put it in the ground, right? That's exploded with growth because I got that last spring. So I've had that one for at least 4 months, maybe 5 months, and I've even potted up since then in a bigger pot. Next, over here we have the peanut butter fruit tree. This guy here, right? The one I had last year died. Not happy with it being yellowish at the top. He was dark green when I got him from Dailies, as green as those leaves. So don't know why he's gone yellow on me. Seems like overwatering, but I don't think so. And then here is the Piconi Relinia. Let me get that tag on there so it doesn't fall off. I don't know how that got undone. It's a bit tight, but that's fine. That's from what's it called up there? Ah, jeez, Byron Bay. So that's doing fine. I've only had this for about a month, and as you can see, new shoots, new growth, and this is the general rule with all the dailies. They're all looking pretty good. Just tiny time, small changes. Over here is the Black Beauty Brazilian Cherry, which I got a couple of weeks ago. All the recent trees are on this side, and that's doing okay. It's the close relative of the Suriname Cherry. Right, nice new growth. He's doing fine. And over here, another lychee, the Sapote. So I've got 3 lychees here, yeah. And over here, the Lychee. These guys did not like the sun. Do not put your young lychees in full sun in summer. I had to find out the hard way. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. There's no guide for any of this handy. It might exist somewhere on the internet, but it's not conveniently handy at arm's length. Here is the Grimmel star apple. I just picked up another one today from Dailies, the Haiti variety. Not hate, but Haiti, the country Haiti. And I hope it's not the same one as this one, the Grimmel. Yeah, and it was very tropical. Not for temperate climates, it says on Daily's website. But I'm going to try, keep these guys protected in winter. And it's got new growth, sorta wanting to come on the Grimmel star apple. As you can see, nice new leaf here that was in the box. There you go. Doing okay, doing okay. This new leaf looks a little haggard, probably from shock coming out of the box. It was a little in shock, the tree, when I pulled it out about a week ago. Next is the jackfruit, which I've had now for a year and a half in a pot. It's been potted up since then, and it's getting a lot of new growth now. Finally, it didn't do anything in summer, nothing at all, except sook. It sooked more in summer than it did in winter. Can you believe it? Can you believe he was a sook all summer, and now at the end of summer, now that it's not hot anymore, he's decided to send out new growth now in March instead of December, January, February. So backwards. So that's because he's trying to get established. Look, what's that? Why wasn't he there in December? This guy here. Why did he come now in March? Huh? Why? Why was he waiting for summer to go by? Anyway, another sook with full sun. These don't like full sun in the first, second year. So he had to go in the shade together with the lychees and jackfruit cannot be in full sun when it's over 30 Celsius when they're babies. Next is a Suriname Cherry. That's like flying high, not affected at all by cold whatsoever. Bulletproof for Melbourne, the Suriname Cherry, as are the Jaboticabas. And here is another lychee. This is the what variety is this one? I can't reach over. This is where it's good to have little kids. Hey Johnny, can you go around for Daddy and reach? Because Daddy can't reach. This is the Hak Ip. variety of, and the camera doesn't want to cooperate. So Hak Ip Lychee, which is a little different than the other three in its style, leaf or branching style. Then over here we have the, I believe the black Sapodi, I think. Let's have a look. Yep, black Sapodi Mar, the Mar variety. Doing good. Again, black Sapodi is another bulletproof for Melbourne, as so long as, again, they don't like the hot sun in summer when they're babies. When it's over 32, they sort of freak out. And here's another one. I believe this is I got it in with a Soursop. Hang on. That's the Superb. That's the Superb black Sapodi. Okay. Sort of flipping over like that. It was like that out of the box from Dailies. I don't know why. Probably the way it was pressed in the box. I can't get him to straighten. Even after a month. I've had him for a month. But overall, guys, pretty good. A little yellowing around the edges, some of the leaves, compared to the Suriname Cherry. That's how green they should be. See that? And the Barbados Cherry. See the green? And the Jackfruit. See how green it is? So I don't know why some of them are lacking that vibrant green. I don't know if it's nutrition deficiency or if it was too much in hot sun over summer, or overwatered. I don't think I've overwatered them. As you can see from the top of the soil, it's not soaking at all. It's pretty dry at the top. That's how I keep them. See that? See that? See that? Dry. They're not sitting in water. And the yellowing cannot be caused by underwatering. So it's either overwatering or hot sun or nutrition. This guy is doing really great. He just shot off in the last week. Look at him. Look at that. You guys recognize this? Huh? Sexy or what? Beautiful with this new branch. That's the Ambarella, not the dwarf Ambarella that kicked the bucket, but the full-size Ambarella. Then we have another Jackfruit. This one here, which I purchased recently, about a month or two ago, 2 months. This is another grafted from Dailies called Black Gold. The Black Gold Jackfruit, doing really well. Probably the best out of all of them so far, with new growth. See that? And he's getting bushy. Instead of one stem coming up, he's getting bushy. A bushy little jackfruit. Then there's the Lakucha or monkey jack, which I kept in shade until last week because he got very unhappy in full sun. He also suffered from being in the hot sun. These guys don't like hot sun, believe it or not, even though they're ultra tropical. Yeah, they like understory. They're understory trees until they get old. So he's come back. And this guy here, Mr. Bushy, very bushy. This one is, as you can see, new growth on every single tip, everywhere, every tip. Yeah, I wish the jackfruit was doing this good. Look at that. Very healthy. I would like it to be a little bit more green. It's got a little bit of yellowing. This is the Allspice. So not a fruit tree, a spice. And I can even smell it when when I'm touching it like this, oh wow, it smells like a spice factory. Next is the Abiu. I lost 2 of these last year, so this is the new one for 21, and he's a bushy one. The 2 I had last year were lanky. They were lanky. So we'll see what we get with this one, what results we'll get with the bushy Abiu. Trying to put it through there like that. Okay, I have to tie it up a bit better. Doing okay. It's doing okay. It's got a few dead leaves. I don't know what this is about. Again, could be nutrition, could be too much water, could be. Look, could be. Look at that, compared to that. Lush, new leaves, right? And then you got that. So anyway, the Abiu is another one that has to be taken care of in winter. A major sook in the star apple family of sooks. Star apple sook family. The Abiu, one of my favorite fruits, guys. Top tier, top 10. Next is this marvelous specimen of tropical tree. Look at that. Look at this guy. Huh? Look at this. Just like the Allspice, he's also pushing out. And not only pushing out, he's beautiful with these red tips. This is what we want to see in Melbourne. We want to see tropical fruit trees looking this good, right? This is what makes my heart sing when I see tropicals like this. See the difference with instead of this? See that? This is the typical story of tropical in Melbourne. See all these burns? Look at that. What's going on here? So you can't say it's a location. It's the same location, same soil, right? Same everything. Same wind. So it's not the wind. It's not the wind. It's not the wind doing that, because why isn't it doing it to this? So we're learning, guys. We're learning. This guy here is the Sapodia Manila, Savo Manila, grafted. So a grafted Chico Sapodi. Look at that, huh? Amazing. I could film this guy for 1 hour. It's like a beautiful bikini model. That's how beautiful this one is. So far, he stands out more than any of the others. Next. This one here that doesn't make me proud at all. Oh, I don't know why. I've had him for 1.5 years. This is a sugar apple. Not a happy camper. Seedling. Not a happy camper at all. Mr. Sugar Apple. He soaked all winter last year in the greenhouse. He managed to revive himself just barely over summer. But guys, this is really pathetic. Really pathetic for a tree. So that's 15 months. 15 months since I bought this sugar apple. Look at it. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Next is I believe the Sapodi. Let's check her out. Yeah. Okay, let's go down and have a look to confirm on the label. Yep, Sapodi it is. There you go. Sapodi. Seedling. Trunk is getting nice and fat. This is going to need ultra protection in winter as well, with the star apple and Abiu. But look at that. Nice new growth. Love it. And behind it, I didn't film this one, we went past it. Okay, I'll have to pull out one of the pots to get in there. is this guy here with the same yellowing leaves as the black Sapotes. This is the mountain soursop. I was very lucky to find this. Never seen it before at Daly's. Snapped it up immediately. Inferior to the summer, to the full-on tropical soursop, but I just want to have a soursop, guys, and without dramas, right? That's what I want. So he's getting a few new shoots running up and down here, but that's that. Okay, what's next? Next is yeah, the one I showed you that was next to the Savo Manila Sapodia, which is, yes, you guessed right, a major sook, the Sapodi. I had one that died last year. What's he doing down here? He's getting new growth. Don't like seeing that. Okay, so this is seedling, not grafted, so I guess we can leave those guys down there because it's not a graft. And then behind it we have what looks like another Sapodia. Check out how good the Sapodias are doing for me, the grafted ones. Another grafted Chico Sapodi. Look at that. I wish they all looked like this, all 40 of them. And this variety is the tropical grafted. Perfect. Very happy. And then back to the Suki looking sandhole. Remember the sandhole that almost died on me a few days after I pulled it out of the box? I think it was back in January. Yep. So, and that's the sandhole, how it's written. Okay. So that's how the sandhole is doing. He recovered and he got new shoots. He recovered, but my phone isn't recovering from lack of focus. There you are. Anyway, so he's getting new growth at the top. Another one that's going to need ultra protection in winter. And behind it, this little guy here, who's called Pitanga Tubba. Pitanga Tubba. And what's going on here with him? Okay, he's alright. Just from behind you looked a little, look at that, underneath. Interesting color, huh? Yeah. Pitanga Tubba. This is the first one I've ever had. And we'll see how we go with this one, the Eugenia. There's the black Sapodi back there, how it looks, for those that don't know. Chocolate pudding fruit. And then next we have this guy here, which is the Cherry of Rio Grande. And of course, this is another easy one here, bulletproof in our climate. Doing really, really good. Babies, these are the little babies, but extremely healthy, this one. Next, we have this guy that was mislabeled by Daly's. Daly's labeled it as a, what was it again? Amberella? Hang on. Yeah, Amberella. Wrong. Wrong. You saw the Amberella before, right? There's the Amberella. That one. This one is definitely not an amberella, guys. Look at this beautiful new growth coming on it. I'm so excited to see this. Look at all the beautiful red tips. So what is this? Can anyone guess? Should be able to guess with the leaf. See the leaf? That's the giveaway right there, the leaf. It's furry. Or yeah, furry. Very, very pretty. Okay, enough guesses. This is called the amla tree. Amla. Or Indian gooseberry, I believe. So I won't waste too much time on this because we've got a lot of trees. But that's another one I like to observe and appreciate its beauty because it's so different. And it just looks, I love the red tips. They look like little Christmas decorations. Next. Another jackfruit grafted. So I got three grafted jackfruits. This is the Durumba Gold, also from the Lismore Shire Council, Byron Bay area. And that's got that yellowing as well. Had it all summer. Recovering on this side, but hopefully he'll perk back up. And that's it, I think. Let me quickly go over all the trees, just in case I forgot one. And I shall return. Oops, in front of the amla, I forgot this one. This is the Kaimito star apple, which I also had last year and lost. And look at its roots, what they're doing underneath. Hang on. It's a small tree. Didn't get a large because I didn't have a large, but now they have a large. I got a medium. And look what the roots are doing. See that? So would you wait till spring to pot this guy up? The sookiest of sooks. Huh? Or just leave him there for the next 6 months with his guts hanging out. What would you do for this Kaimito? Okay, quickly now to the other trees. Should have made a two-part series, but I think you tropical fanatics like I am will appreciate this long video because there's a lot of trees, guys. This is the yellow jabuticaba, which I put here in the ground last spring, I think in November. It's doing pretty good for first year in ground. Hopefully it won't cry in winter, as its bigger brother there is having no problems with winter at all. So that's the yellow jabuticaba. This one is the green sapodi. Again, as I showed about a month ago, it's getting all these critters eating the new growth at the top. Can you see that? I've got every problem that I can have with weather, and then I got these bugs on top of it. And that's why so many people give up on pushing the boundaries, pushing the edge. It's like you get a push from behind, a kick from the front, and the ground sinking underneath your legs. But guess what? It's part of the challenge. It's part of the challenge, guys. So this is doing really well, except for the bugs. It's standing at around close to, that would be easily 3 feet. Yeah, it's almost a meter, just under a meter. A meter would probably be right there. So I'm pretty happy with that. Next. Okay, here I've got more sensitive, sun sensitive plants, which got burnt in that hot summer sun. Look, this is why you don't put some trees in direct sun in summer. I got two of them. This is the Capel apple. Nobody told me, excuse me, nobody told me that they don't like hot sun. But the good news is it's coming back with new growth. Not a problem. But I wish I had known about the hot sun. Again, understory. Same with this one. Got burnt, got cindered. Right? The babies, look how small they are. Look. But I thought, oh, it's tropical. Tropical means hot. Tropical means torture. Nope. Tropical does not mean torture me. Tropical means caress me and baby me until I'm old enough. This is the madrono. Madrono. So this one also got beat up by the sun, and I had to bring it under cover. And the leaves have almost recovered. They were fully yellow. A month ago, these were yellow. As the dailies label. That's how yellow they were. Yeah, so it's a slow recovery back to this color. That's how they were out of the box when I bought it. Like that. Guys, you'll have to watch these videos religiously if you're in Melbourne, so you can learn from my mistakes and success stories. This one is the achacha. Doing pretty good. Another one that soaked in the hot sun, so I had to bring him under as well. The leaves curled up, see that? Now I don't know why they're curling up, because they're pretty green, so it can't be heat. And here it's getting new growth, which is fantastic. But we have, with the new growth, aphids. There you go. A kick in the front, a push from the back, and a slap from the side. Yeah, don't forget about aphids if it wasn't enough to have all the other problems. These are beautiful new leaves. Yeah, I'll be able to put these in full sun. These guys here, once April is here, because in April the temperature does not exceed 25 in Melbourne. Now in March we can still get 30, even 32, even 34. But I don't think so. This year has been extremely cool and wet. These are the two Native American pawpaws that I got from Dailies to add to the collection. These came in January, and these also do not want hot sun. Man, they're so sensitive to hot sun. So I left these under the tree. I've left them under the tree since I unboxed them. But now it's getting time for them to drop their leaves. They enter leaf drop earlier than most deciduous trees. Next is the reed avocado, which I've had also since around January, grafted from Dailies. It's doing okay. It also hated the hot sun in summer. I hate hot sun in the first and second year. Oh, maybe not the second, but the first at least. And this one, without any leaves, this avocado dropped all its leaves for the same reason. Can't stand the hot sun. This is the choquette, which I got last year in spring, back in October, November, and not very good. Not very good at all. So hopefully he'll come back with some new leaves in the next growing season. Alright guys, because the video has gone so long, I'm going to make another video on the greenhouse mango trees. right? So stay tuned. And also the coconut and the moringa, which has come back finally. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you from the next video. Please like, comment and subscribe.